Get ready to celebrate Grenada's independence with style and pride. It's Grenada at 51 with Minister Andy Williams and the St. George's Baptist Church. The Pure Grenada Independence Concert.
Grenada, you're nice.
Saturday, February 8th at the Monrouge Playing Field from 6 p.m. Featuring an incredible lineup of talent. Enjoy performances from the legendary Adjamo, Randy Isaac, Sour Serpent, Rootsman Kelly, Valley Ned, and Young Sang. Plus the amazing Sabrina Francis, Laura Lisa, Lion Pride Dancers, and playwright Francis Urias Peters, all backed by the KOS Band.
And the best part,
This concert is absolutely free, so gather your friends and family and come celebrate Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence with pride. Let's make this a night to remember.
Ever wonder how water goes from its natural source to coming out of our tap crystal clear and safe to drink? Well, let me introduce you to NAWASA! Grenada's National Water and Sewage Authority. They are the water wizards behind it all. Yay! A whopping 95% of all water comes from surface sources. This water might look muddy now, but wait until you see the transformation.
First, they add a non-toxic chemical to the water. This brings particles together, forming clumps in a process called coagulation. Next, a gentle stir helps the particles clump together. This is called flocculation. Gravity does its thing, and the clumps settle to the bottom. This is sedimentation. Then, the water is passed through a bed of sand. This filtration removes up to 95% of bacteria. See the difference? Now, our water is clear and nearly bacteria-free. Lastly, chlorine is added for disinfection, killing any remaining bacteria and making the water safe to drink.
And that, my friends, is how NAWASA brings pure, refreshing water from their surface sources to our pipes, our washpan, our buckets, whatever you think about.
This advertisement is the first in a series showcasing NAWASA's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
Hey, and of course we have to say hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, that is Grenada. We have a lot to offer, whether you're a tourist, you are somebody who's in the Caribbean and you're just looking for a different experience, then Grenada is just the place to be. We have a few things to talk to you about on the program for tonight. Good news for some farmers, as well as the Pan American Health Organization. They're issuing an epidemiological alert following increasing yellow fever cases. And as well, Logos Hope is arriving soon to St. George's, Grenada. We've got the traffic arrangements for the 51st Independence celebrations, and we're going to talk to you about that. That's for the extravaganza. And we've got the results for the secondary school basketball championships and more when we return. This is Mikey Live. We say it's news discussed, not told. We don't have a horse in the race, so we tell you as it is what we have to tell you. Headlines brought to you through the kind compliments of Quartz Grenada Limited, Digicel NAWASA. We've got Real Value IGA Supermarket. We've got the Superb Distributors and the Beacon Insurance on board. Folks, we're taking a little one and come back. And don't forget that someone sharing tonight's program will receive free credit compliments. Digicel, that person might just be you. We've got badges as well, independence badges that we want to give away as well. So stay right there. We'll be back. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products
delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
All right, yeah. So you should try the home fiber bundle. It is, I mean, it's worth it. The speeds of the internet is just on another level, if I may put it simple. It's internet service that's really at another level. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson. We're getting straight into it. A very appreciative Stephen Williams, who is a farmer operating out of Norman Hill, that's in St. Patrick. He's expressing his gratitude as he no longer has to rely on manual irrigation for his land. You know, he's saying thank you. Thanks to the donation of irrigation equipment made possible through the component 2 of the climate resilience water sector in Grenada, the GCRUISE project. All right, it's a fund that's been set up to assist, you know, and it is doing just as it intends to do, to really help out. All right. It has been implemented by the Grenada Development Bank in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture. And of course, there are several farmers who have been able to capitalize on this, and he's one such farmer. And you know, when farmers have problems, those be, you know, on the front line, kind of like airing their plights and so. But I think it's only fair that when things go towards their benefit, when there's good news in the interest of the farmers, and not just farmers, anybody, you understand, that we must with equal interest share that with the general public. So of course we will give you the opportunity to hear from him yourself.
On this farm here on Samaritan, today I'm a happy farmer because of the ministry. They're just doing a demonstration on the plot and to show other farmers what they could generate out of it. Now I used to do this thing manually and it was very painful, but now I'm eased up with all this burden. So as soon as we get everything in order, we'll see how it is. And then the crops will be better, supplying more food for the nation. And I used to go out with hose manually to every plant and feed them. So now that wouldn't happen anymore. We're in a new generation to see more progress. Some of the things I have them in practice because I used to do a little before. Because as you see on the farm, I did PVC to bring the water for the irrigation. Thank you to GCRUISE family and the government of Grenada with the GDB Bank for the support.
All right, so he's saying thank you. And there are other farmers who are expressing the same, but at least through this clip, you're getting the point. We have a concern that is being raised right now that we would like to share with you. That's right. Now, here's what, folks. Take your time, Mikey. Go slow with this one. Now, the Pan American Health Organization, and that is PAHO, on Tuesday, they've issued an epidemiological alert regarding yellow fever. I know you haven't heard about yellow fever in a while, and they're issuing an alert for the yellow fever in the Americas, and that's following the recent increase in confirmed human cases in several countries in the region and a change in the geographic distribution of the disease. Now, yellow fever is caused by a virus that is transmitted to humans through the bite of an infected mosquito. The virus is a flavivirus, which is the same group of viruses that causes dengue, West Nile, and other diseases. Now, the Pan American Health Organization, they are saying that this increase has been observed over the last months of 2024. And when we say that the last months, we're talking about the later months. You understand, like in the October, November, December of 2024, and the first weeks of 2025. So lapping into 2025. Now, check this out. It said in total, 61 cases of the yellow fever was confirmed in 2024, with 30 resulting in deaths. You understand? 61 cases of the yellow fever were confirmed in 2024, with 30 resulting in deaths. So we have 50%, based on the statistics, half of the amount who had the virus died. You understand? Now, this number exceeds the 58 reported cases of yellow fever, including 28 deaths between 2022 and 2023 in Bolivia, Belize, Colombia, and Peru. In January of this year, 17 additional cases were reported, with 7 deaths. So it is consistent. Almost half of the amount of people who contract this will die. Now, the Pan American Health Organization said that while in 2024, cases were mainly concentrated in the Amazon region of Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Guyana, and Peru, in 2025, the disease has begun to spread to areas outside of that particular zone, particularly to the states of Sao Paulo, Brazil, and the department of Tolima. Colombia, Peru has also reported a fatal case. Now, PAHO warns that other countries could also be affected because it's moving. Now, mind you, and please be cautioned, that yellow fever is a serious viral disease that can be very fatal, especially in its most severe form. And PAHO said that the increase in these cases highlights the urgent need to intensify efforts to prevent the spread of the virus, strengthen clinical management with an emphasis on early detection and the treatment of severe cases. Now, they say you may also need to improve epidemiological surveillance in high-risk areas. You understand? And PAHO, they are reminding countries that vaccination remains one of the most effective tools to prevent and control yellow fever. All right? And so remember that we are also being warned about this. Yeah? And even outside of the yellow fever, guys, we just need to do our best to control these mosquito breeding sites. Imagine something so deadly can be mitigated by simply doing what we need to, keeping our environment clean and removing still water from around and in our homes. Yes, I said it, around and in our homes, because there are things within our homes that can also be breeding sites for mosquitoes. We are moving on. So a lot of people like it. So, of course, they're interested. Logos Hope, the world's largest floating book fair. It is returning to Grenada, as many of you might have heard. Many may remember the previous visit in Grenada back in December of 2017, when thousands of visitors were welcomed up the gangways. Now, Logos Hope will be making another visit. Logos Hope's onboard book fair offers an expanded selection of over 5,000 different titles of books at affordable prices. Now, they cover a wide range of subjects, including science, sports, hobbies, cookery, arts, including medicine and language and faith, etc., with children's titles, academic texts, dictionaries, atlases, and more. The book fair is something the whole family can enjoy, and the world can tell you about it. Logos Hope will open to the public in St. George's Port on the 20th of February, and it will be there for a couple of weeks. It will end on the 11th of March 2025. Now, the opening hours are as follows: Tuesday to Saturday, 10 a.m. On Sundays, it's going to open at 1, and it's going to be closed on Monday. In fact, what we're going to do, because there's a whole list here, we'll post that out for you, all right? Now, in terms of the fees, adults 13 to 64 years, $5 per person. Adults 65 years and over, free. Children under 12 years, free. But the children must be accompanied by an adult. Maximum 1 adult for every 10 children. We have a whole long thing about that, so we'll post it on our website so that you can see. All right. Right. What else do we have to tell you? So the next thing, the general public, you are hereby informed that the 51st Independence Celebration Extravaganza will be held at the Grenville Bus Terminal. That's on St. Andrew. That's on Thursday, February 6th. The event will commence at 4 p.m. and conclude at around midnight. To ensure the smooth flow of traffic during the event, following arrangements will be in place. The traffic department is sending out this notice. Now, the traffic light at the junction of Sendall and Jubilee Streets will be managed by a police officer and traffic wardens to manually regulate the traffic. In addition to road signs, police officers will be stationed in key areas to render assistance when necessary. In terms of the bus operations, buses will be relocated from the concrete, and it will be operating from the gravel or the stone area within the bus terminal. In terms of parking, VIP parking will be available in the gravel area adjacent to the police outpost. Regular parking will be permitted on the street of Grenville. In terms of the emergency route will be via the main gate closest to NIS building through Jubilee Street onto Gladstone Road, Grenville. The Royal Grenada Police Force said that they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences that will be caused and would like to express their appreciation to the public for your understanding and cooperation, all right, in making these celebrations a success. So who's happy? Who's happy? Who's happy? I'll tell you why. Look at this picture. Yeah, boy. You know, PVC, they're doing thing, you know. They're doing thing. So the Subway Secondary School's basketball tournament or championship male division finals ended with a bang. The Presentation Brothers College, they were able to hold off the Grenada Boys Secondary School in what was a hard-fought battle to end the result, or to end up with the result that they got. You understand? They won the second championship in a row. So congratulations to Team PBC Cannons on scoring 85 points against the team, the GBSS, who scored 75 points. Both teams gave their best. They gave it their all. In the end, there could only be one champion. So the top performances for PBC, Ori Aikolo, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block, 3 steals. Kenlon Charles, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal. Anthony Thomas, 18 points. Dante Olivier, 14 points. Top performance for GBSS, Rashad Abraham, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 9 steals. What, boy? You active, boy. 9 steals, you know. Was he the point guard or something? I know what. That's very athletic. You know, for 9 steals, that means that person is running the court. Jalen St. Louis, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. Jalen, you're doing good, bro. Khalil Noel, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. Clint Felix, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Alright. And the Subway player of the game, Ori Aikolo. Yeah, so congratulations to you all. PBC, y'all did well. Let's see how well you guys will do in intercall. You know? Yeah, man. Let's see how well you guys will do in intercall. The ministers, cabinet ministers and so on, they'll be out tomorrow to distribute checks. Yeah, so they'll be busy in their constituencies. Yep. They'll be busy in their constituencies out there tomorrow. Yeah, so, yeah, man. What else I have to tell you? Quite a few things. We're running out of time. A lot of things we have for the NR as well. So we're going on the thing, on the business here. So, so don't forget, I was telling you guys yesterday to get your badges and thing, because the time for those is now, like, to get badges for your independence, and so we give you your contact number for that. We will also post some pictures on the page, and you could see what you want. It's not just about it's now independence, but after the independence you could still get your badges, whether it is for Valentine's or whether it is intercall and stuff like that. Yeah, man. And they look so good, in truth, Yeah, we have so many people who are exercising really good talent, very unique things I see on the street here being sold for less than nothing. I go abroad and I'm gonna leg you paying for them. You understand? It's just that we appreciate things more, it seems, when they come on a plane, on a boat. So I am encouraging you to go out there and purchase the badges, support local. I know that they're getting calls already, once you put the thing on the business, y'all have to know you have to support the business. You understand? So yeah, man, call it out. Your own local people. They call themselves the Artistic Virgo. All right, and they can be reached on social media or contact through WhatsApp or phone 536-5484. That's 536-5484. We're gonna give away some of these badges to some of our loyal viewers. I don't know if you could do like how they calling them and handpick some people to give, or if we'll have a trivia or something, but we'll figure it out. All right, we'll figure it out and start giving away some of those tomorrow. God's willing, you hear me? I want you to look good for independence. Okay, big up to the people on YouTube, boy. Yeah, man. And Facebook people. Wagwan. So, we've got an update now for you from the Met Office. How are the fine things going? How the place looking? How we going? How, there's always like that Grenada thing. How the independent shaping? So, the weather is expected to be generally fair with a low chance of some brief light showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough with waves 6 to 9 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. And again, there's a marine advisory that is in effect. For Wednesday, we can also tell you that the weather is expected to be fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with brief isolated showers. Now, max temperature for tomorrow, 30.5 degrees Celsius. We've got the minimum 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly swells, and a marine advisory also in effect for tomorrow. Man, that thing going on till Friday. You understand? So, all here, please be guided accordingly. All of the people on them who on YouTube, I seen all here, and I like to see one holiday like that. You know what I mean? So we've got people like Marcus and Suzanne and Celine and David. And everybody. Joan is also there with us. There are people just quiet, they're quiet, cool breeze, you know what I mean? Yeah, they done the business. So bigging up all them. And Javar, Principal Javar, Liz, Doria, Sylvina, and Adonna, Hazel, and Valerie, and the old crew, the whole crew. Yeah, what they call me, they say, what? Joseph, what's going on? Students of the Anglican High, some students of the Anglican High School were sent home yesterday owing to the fact that their uniforms, according to reports, did not meet the school's standard. You know, we got a lot of complaints from parents who said, well, they could be thinking, send me child thing, you know, and thing like that. We also heard from other parents who say, well, to be honest, you know, they send us letters regarding our children's uniform. They send us quite a couple letters to say, you know, to parents whose child or children's uniform did not meet the school's standard. Whether they got too short, you know, things like that. So they had a whole little thing about that, like a thing, but it seems that it's settling down now. You understand? So all is well that ends well. I know that some parents were not happy about the business. You know, I get called and I say, Mikey, you thing. But I say, let me find out what really go on there. But yes, the school say that there's been an issue with compliance with some students and the uniform, you know, how they come to school. And I know it used to be a big thing before, and then I hadn't heard about anything like that in a long time. But I'm understanding that some of the schools are planning to put their foot down in terms of making sure that students comply with the dress code. And I mean, so anywho's, yeah, all is well that ends well. Taking a break, coming back. When we come back, guess what we have for you? Your favorite, who's guessed it? You guessed it, the National Report. So, folks, we're coming back in a while with the National Report. What else I had to tell all you on the business? Let me just make sure. Somebody say uniform, don't children just go fast. So, Angel, Wagon Peter, Patricia, and everybody, Yvonne, I see the Angel and thing. Yeah, man, I see all of. So that's it right there. So I hope that, you know, there can be some sort of settling. I was told that, you know, things are, you know, thing. But anywho's, yeah, taking a break again, and we shall be back.
Get ready to celebrate Grenada's independence with style and pride. It's Grenada at 51 with Minister Andy Williams and the St. George's Baptist Church. The Pure Grenada Independence Concert.
Grenada, you're nice.
Saturday, February 8th at the Monrouge Plain Field from 6 p.m. Featuring an incredible lineup of talent. Enjoy performances from the legendary Adjamo, Randy Isaac, Sour Serpent, Rootsman Kelly, Valley Ned, and Young Song. Plus the amazing Sabrina Francis, Laura Lisa, Lion Pride Dancers, and playwright Francis Urias Peters, all backed by the KOS Band.
And the best part,
this concert is absolutely free, so gather your friends and family and come celebrate Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence with pride. Let's make this a night to remember.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Quartz Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Get ready to celebrate Grenada's independence with style and pride. It's Grenada at 51 with Minister Andy Williams and the St. George's Baptist Church. The Pure Grenada Independence Concert.
Grenada, you're nice.
Saturday, February 8th at the Monrouge playing field from 6 p.m. Featuring an incredible lineup of talent. Enjoy performances from the legendary Adjamo, Randy Isaac, Sour Serpent, Roots Matt Kelly, Valley Ned, and Young Sang. Plus the amazing Sabrina Francis, Laura Lisa, Lion Pride Dancers, and playwright Francis Urias Peters, all backed by the KOS Band.
And the best spot,
this concert is absolutely free, so gather your friends and family and come celebrate Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence with pride. Let's make this a night to remember.
This is the GIS News for Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. I am Chrisanne Mitchell. In the headlines, positive assessment for Grenada by the IMF, and Minister of Education provides progress on the reconstruction and restoration of schools in Carriacou. We'll have the details to these stories and more when we return. As we celebrate our 51st independence, let's be ever grateful for the blessings on our nation. May every citizen, here and in the diaspora, be proud of the nation's progress. Each year is a testament of the continued determination and transformation of these beautiful tri-islands we call home. Happy 51st Independence to our home, sweet home, Grenada. Welcome back. The government of Grenada acknowledges the conclusion of the International Monetary Fund Executive Board's 2024 Article 4 consultation, which highlights Grenada's sustained economic growth and resilience amidst recent challenges. On January 24th, the IMF released its latest assessment of Grenada's recent economic performance. The conclusion of the 2024 review was delayed to incorporate the impact of Hurricane Beryl, which struck Grenada on July 1st, 2024. The IMF report recognizes Grenada's robust economic performance through June 2024, driven by strong tourism growth, moderating inflation, and a narrowing current account deficit on the balance of payments. Significant revenue from the Citizenship by Investment program enabled improvements in public finances and a reduction in public debt, further underscoring the country's economic stability. Despite the devastating impact of Hurricane Beryl, which caused damages equivalent to 16% of GDP, Grenada's swift and strategic fiscal response has been critical in supporting recovery and reconstruction efforts. The IMF notes that Grenada's near-term economic outlook remains positive, with projected growth of 3.9% in 2025, supported by effective disaster contingent financial instruments, recovery efforts, and prudent fiscal policies. The government reaffirms its commitment to adhering to fiscal rules once recovery spending subsides, ensuring public debt remains on track to meet the 60% of GDP target by 2035. Though challenges like climate vulnerability and tourism fluctuations persist, the government continues to explore opportunities for sustainable growth, including public investments in strategic areas. Minister of Finance, Honorable Dennis Cornwall, credited Grenada's strong performance to sound policies since the government took office in mid-2022. The next Article 4 consultation is expected within the standard 12-month cycle. Staff and students of the Mount Pleasant Government School will return to their physical classrooms on Monday, February 10th, following months of renovation after the July 1st hurricane. Since then, classroom sessions were held under tents after the heavy debris were cleared from the site. On Tuesday, during the sitting of the Upper House, Minister for Education, Senator the Honorable David Andrew, announced that although there is still minor work to be done on the facility, the tent learning will be no more.
The work at Mount Pleasant is almost complete, to the extent that the main operational areas, the labs, the auditorium, the kitchen, all of those have been completed. And so the entire student population is expected to be within the main building come Monday, 10th February 2025, God willing. So there'll be no longer the need for the tents on the Mount Pleasant compound. So those will be removed. There are one or two other things to continue doing, but those things will not stop the operation of the school, and the works could continue safely without endangering the students. We are very, very happy about this development.
However, students at the Dover Government School will continue to occupy tents while temporary structures are erected for use by the beginning of the upcoming school term. That decision was made following consultations with the parents. Minister Andrew said designs will soon be finalized for the new school building.
In relation to Dover, I'm sure I can't talk about Mount Pleasant and not mention Dover. That was a school that was completely destroyed. We have had several consultations with stakeholders there, the teachers, the principals, education officials, parents, And in fact, I was happy to see my honorable colleague doing his fatherly duty, attending one of the consultations and making his input, quite meaningfully so, Senator Cox, in one of those consultations that we had with parents and stakeholders. And I think while we saw, as a ministry, we saw the opportunity to rebuild a skill center, a state-of-the-art skill center featuring several different skills that we will collaborate with them on, at that location, at the Dover area, and probably merging the small school population in some of the other schools. The population there didn't quite see it that way, and they felt strongly that they wanted the school back there. So we heard their cries, and they are prepared. We are going to rebuild, guided by the wishes of the stakeholders in Carriacou and Petit-Matic, in the Dover community, the hundreds of years of tradition, the many generations of persons. So it's not just the school, as we were made to become quite aware. And so we're happy. They are prepared to continue occupying the tents at Wynwood in the immediate. They look forward to upgrades in a temporary structure on that site. That was talked about and agreed to. The ministry is currently working to review designs that we hope can be available before the end of this school year, so that they could actually have a temporary structure of sort while we continue and engage the process of official designs, both architectural and engineering designs, for the reconstruction of the Dover School, including facilities for skills. So we're happy about that.
The Upper House on Tuesday supported the move to effectively manage and conserve water resources, as well as to reform the sector. The Water Resource Management and Regulation Bill 2025 seeks to provide an institutional framework for the sustainable management, conservation, development, use, and regulation of water resources in Grenada. The bill provides for the establishment of a management unit which will work in collaboration with the National Water and Sewerage Authority, NAWASA, to continue to enhance the sector. Leader of Government Business, Honorable Adrian Thomas, Senators David Andrew and Quince Britton stood in support of the bill during Tuesday's sitting.
The direction this bill is going, Madam President, is that all resources, all water resources, will be under this unit, irrespective of public or private. Madam President, it goes on to say, where an area is declared as a water management area, persons are prohibited to undertake any activity in the area that impairs or conflicts with the purpose of the declaration.
The management of Grenada's water resource is, in and of itself, a separate function compared to the treatment, storage, and distribution of water, let alone treating with sewage and hard water, gray water, all of those. And so, Madam President, when we think that all of those functions were expected to be delivered by the National Water and Sewerage Authority, we could understand why, in a bout of rain like we have had in several of the months last year, it becomes a real challenge for them just to maintain their dams, broken pipes, all of these things, while you manage the overarching water resource. And it's in that context that I am happy to support this bill.
What this bill seeks to do, Madam President, is to basically assist NAWASA by providing a new oversight body as a national water management unit, which would regulate and oversee the usage and conservation of water. So NAWASA would focus primarily on providing water, treating the water and so on, as well as sewage, water and sewage services, while supporting the new unit. So it would be like hand in glove, Madam President. So two of them will be operating or functioning side by side.
Stay with us. The news will continue after the break.
Climate change is real, bringing hotter days and less rain. Less rain means less water, so it's crucial for us to conserve water at home. When washing my vehicle, I use a bucket with rainwater that I have stored. This is how I save water. What are you waiting for?
Grenadians, the National Celebrations Committee invites you to celebrate the next 50, embracing a future of development, transformation, and unity as we ready ourselves to mark the Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence. On February 7th, 2025, activities include the Independence Monarch Competition semifinals, January 25th at Lassaget's playing field, with the final carded for Saturday, February 1st at the Sutters Bus Terminal. National Church Service, February 2nd, 3 p.m., Carriacou RC Church. February 6th, National Colors Day, Interministerial Competition and Independence Cultural Extravaganza from 7 p.m. at the Grenfell Bus Terminal. And on Friday 7th, it's the grand finale at the Carriacou James Athletic Stadium, the Independence Day Rally, Military Parade, and the Made in Grenada Expo. Let's all celebrate in true Grenadian unity, the anniversary of our 51st independence.
Grenada is such a beautiful country.
Welcome back. The Climate Resilience Water Sector in Grenada, GCRU's project, has achieved another major milestone for the water sector in Grenada. Recently, parliamentarians in the upper and lower houses of Parliament approved the Water Resources Management and Regulation Bill 2025. The bill seeks to provide sustainable water management, conservation, controlled allocation, development, use, and regulation of water resources within the state of Grenada. Management of the water resources, according to the bill, will be under the guidance of a Water Resources Management Unit. The establishment of the unit is one of several activities under the GCRU's project, whose objective is building climate resilience within the water sector in Grenada. Additionally, the establishment of the unit is in line with Grenada's National Water Policy 2020, the National Climate Change Adaptation Plan 2017, and the Grenada Integrated Water Resources Management Plan 2019. Project Manager Mr. Brian Bonaparte welcomed the passage of the bill, citing the progress made towards the overall strengthening of the water governance structure on the island.
I am delighted to know that the Water Resource Management and Regulation Bill has been brought before Parliament for their endorsement. The Water Resource Management and Regulation Bill provides the institutional framework for the sustainable management, conservation, control, allocation, development, use, and regulation of the water resources in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique by establishing the National Water Resources Management Unit. And what that seeks to do is basically we are trying to separate the services of our water resources from the management of our water resources. So the services will be done by NAWASA, as they are currently doing right now, and the management will be done by the National Water Resources Management Unit.
To support the main functions of the management unit, GCRUs will build on the existing infrastructure regarding the collection, management, and analysis of water resources and climate data. This will be done in cooperation with agencies that collect water resource data on the island, including the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, NAWASA, and other relevant stakeholders.
Data is important if you have to plan ahead for any future events. We can see how climate change is becoming more erratic, more prevalent. We are having erratic rainfalls, we're having increased drought periods. So the need to collect data or rainfall data to see how we could plan ahead for future events is quite critical in terms of our preparation for climate change and impacts it can have on the water sector. So basically what we are doing, we are trying to be proactive in the adoption of watershed protection, wetlands, and infrastructure programs. We also apply environmental science, technology, and information to guide and support proactive climate change planning and management. And that's where data is very, very important.
Continuing the news, youth-led organizations have only a few days to send in their proposals to assess up to $5,000 under the Ministry of Youth and Sports Community Support Grant Program. The deadline for application is Friday, February 14th, 2025. The Community Support Grant Program aims to support projects that address the needs of young people, promoting their personal and professional growth and development. Proposals must align with the Ministry of Youth and Sports' 5 pillars for funding, community beautification and accessibility, human development and capacity building, health and wellness promotion, cultural preservation and celebration, and technological integration and innovation. Approved organizations must attend a mandatory project implementation training before the commencement of the project. We'll have more stories after the break.
If there's one thing we know for sure, life is an unpredictable journey, full of twists and turns, but no matter where it takes you, the National Insurance Scheme is here, ready to support you every step of the way. Sickness benefits ensures that you can focus on recovery, not financial stress. Maternity allowance and grant provides essential support to start your beautiful journey of parenthood. The unemployment benefits act as a safety net, giving you peace of mind during challenging times. Employment injuries can be daunting, but NIS provides comprehensive coverage, including injury benefit, medical expenses, disablement, and death benefits. At NIS, your well-being is priority. Now you can face challenges confidently, knowing that support is just a claim away. Contact us today to find out more about the range of benefits or visit our website at www.nisgrenada.org.
As we celebrate our 51st independence, let's be ever grateful for the blessings on our nation. May every citizen, here and in the diaspora, be proud of the nation's progress. Each year is a testament of the continued determination and transformation of these beautiful tri-islands we call home. Happy 51st Independence to our home, sweet home, Grenada.
And welcome back. The United Kingdom recently handed over 2 specialized court multimedia podiums during a brief ceremony held at the Grenada Supreme Court. The podiums, obtained through the UK-funded Serious Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Program, SOCAP, have significantly enhanced the operations of the 2 criminal courts since their installation last year. The judges, jurors, attorneys, and members of the public can now better hear evidence from witnesses and arguments by lawyers during court proceedings as a result of the podium's features. As well, documents being used in court proceedings can now be clearly displayed. The donation of the podiums follows previous support given in obtaining video link equipment for use in the magistrate's court. The handing over ceremony was attended by officials and representatives across the criminal justice sector in Grenada. Acting Chief Justice of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court, the Honorable Justice Mario Michel, Attorney General and Minister for Legal Affairs, Senator the Honorable Claudette Joseph, Director of Public Prosecutions, Mr. Christopher Nelson Casey, Chief Magistrate Francine Foster, Acting Commissioner of Police Randy Connaught, and Commissioner of Prisons Anthony Rogers, and Vice President of the Grenada Bar Association, Delani Edwards. Members of Grenada's Criminal Justice Reform Committee were also in attendance. Victor Clark, resident British Commissioner to Grenada, reiterated the UK's commitment to supporting Grenada's efforts to strengthen its security and justice systems, which form the bedrock of any healthy democracy. The Royal Grenada Police Force continues to play a vital role in ensuring the safety and security of citizens in Carriacou and Petite Martinique following the devastation caused by Hurricane Beryl. Assistant Superintendent Simon Douglas, officer in charge of the Northern Division, confirmed that the RGPF has been actively engaged in community policing initiatives even before the hurricane, ensuring that residents have support from the force. ASP Douglas shared that the force has been strategically enhancing its presence on the islands, building strong relationships with local communities.
Even before the passage of Hurricane Beryl, the force embarked on a stronger community policing drive, and Carriacou and Petite Martinique are no exception. Especially now, as you indicated, with the passage of the hurricane, the focus is greater on engagement with the community, finding out what issues they have, how we can assist in solving their problems before it escalates into crimes. And that has been the drive before, and it has intensified after the passage of the hurricane. We spend more time in the community doing the walkthroughs and doing the community patrols and so forth, engaging and speaking with members of the communities.
ASP Douglas also spoke about the creation of group chats to better serve the community.
We intend to intensify all our efforts. We want very much to foster a much better relationship with the community. One of the initiatives we recently engaged in is a business WhatsApp group chat where we can easily communicate with business persons on the islands. And soon we'll also establish a farmers group chat. And so the intention is more engagements with the community as much as we can to feel out whatever issues that might be affecting them and see how we can work together to solve those issues, as our mandate requires that we prevent and solve crimes.
Finally, in the news, GAA Relay Meet, a calendar event that has been on hold for a few years due to sponsorship challenges, returns to the track this year with support from the Investment Migration Agency. Sherry and Noel has more in this report.
After a short hiatus, the Grenada Athletic Association Relay Meet is back in 2025 under a new sponsorship banner. President of the Grenada Athletic Association, Conrad Francis, during an interview with the GIS on Tuesday, announced the relay meet will be held on February 22nd at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium, with title sponsor being IMA, the Investment Migration Authority, and the Ministry of Youth and Sport.
We have not had the relay meet for some years now, and we are very happy, very excited, very elated that the Games is now back. The Games will be sponsored by IMA and also the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture. And we are doing this in an effort to ensure that the Games stay alive. You know that the Games has a very rich legacy, and we want to continue that. People have been clamoring for it, and we hope that we'll be able to put on a good product so that we can keep our fans, because the National Relay Meet has a fan base, has a following, and we are quite confident that people will come out and give it its support.
The relay meet, Francis says, is one that the athletes look forward to and has been clamoring for its return on the Grenada Athletic Association sporting calendar.
Because it's a Games with a difference. You know, there are money prizes for each event, and the clubs and schools, they look forward to making some money out of the meet. It will go on to around 7:30. So it will be an action-packed afternoon. We have 33 events on schedule. We have the DMR, distance medley relay. We have a series of mixed relays, and also the 4x1s and the 4x4. And that spans around a lot of categories. We start from the under 9 right up to the adults. And Sherry, if you have been attending our mini meets, you will know that one of the categories that really excite our fans is the young kids, you know, the under 9, the under 11s, the under 13s, you know, and parents come out and support these kids, you know, because, you know, that is where that is where it starts.
Francis says the GAA is extremely happy and applauds the IMA team for seeing the importance of investing in our future sportsmen and women.
They put in quite a substantial sum into it, so we really want to make sure that we put on a good show, one for fans and one, you know, for the sponsors, because, you know, they put in the money and we want to ensure that they get their money's worth.
A press conference is scheduled for Olympic House on Tuesday, February 11th to officially present the sponsors and launch the meet. Sherry Ann Noel for the GIS News.
Thank you, Sherry Ann. That report brings us to the end of the GIS News for Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Chris Ann Mitchell saying thank you for viewing.